Hey, what's up guys? A lot of you asked me how I deep fried videos, so here's a tutorial about that.
Fucking thing sucks!
We're going to be using Adobe Premiere for this and all the included stuff within the Creative Cloud, nothing that you're paying for in addition to that. And if you don't have Adobe Premiere, please make sure you complain about it in the comments section below, because we all know Adobe is not a communist company and they are not giving this program away for free. So you either got to get a job or find some other way to get the program. Now there's a fine art to shitposting, and I really need to emphasize you gotta be responsible when you're shitposting. So let's start out. First off, we need to find a clip. Now in my experience, deep frying works the best when you have the right energy, attitude. So in this clip we have
fucking thing sucks!
He has a lot of emphasis in the way he speaks. And that works well, right? If we have a clip like this,
and let's just jump into it.
And then you deep fry it.
And let's just jump into it.
That's so stupid.
Let's just jump into it.
Anyway, we're gonna scale this up to the frame size. Excellent, we need some precision work here. Next off, we're gonna identify exactly where we want the deep fry to begin. So for me, it's on the word
sucks!
I think it's just the perfect time to start the effect, so we'll make a cut right on that word.
Sucks!
Like any lasagna, a good deep fried video meme has a bunch of layers to it. There's things we have to finesse with the audio, there's things we have to do to the video. So we're gonna start with the audio. Let's right click our favorite word,
sucks!
And choose Edit in Adobe Audition.
Sucks!
Once Audition opens up, your clip should be loaded and we're gonna go up to Effects, Special, Distortion. Then we're gonna use the preset Maximum Pain. Now that's going to be a little loud, so I took the liberty of muting that for you. We can just bring the gain down by adjusting this knob just a little bit so we don't completely destroy people's speakers, or if that's what you're into, leave it alone. Then we just want to add some reverb to it, so we can go up to Effects, Reverb, and Full Reverb. Use one of the presets there. You can do this to your taste, but I really like the Gymnasium 1 and 2 presets. Now this effect might make things a little bit louder again, so we can always lower the gain, but a little bit of reverb I think really adds to the flavor of this deep fry. My musician friends, I don't gotta tell you, reverb makes everything sound better. In fact, the rest of the voiceover for this video is gonna have reverb on it now. And there we go. Excellent. I'm sure this won't be annoying. After you're done with your levels in Audition, hit Control or Command S to save, and that will immediately update the audio clip in Premiere. Oh man, the reverb machine broke. Anyway, now it's time to season the audio a little bit. Like I said before, layers, really important. So we're just gonna take this bass boosted meme, and you can grab that from YouTube or anywhere. It should sound something like this. I really love the photo attached to this video, it's wonderful. Anyway, we're gonna grab that sound and we'll just layer it right underneath our edit now. We can adjust the gains this way, it's not just completely destroying speakers, but again, if that's something you're into, leave it alone. Make it louder, I don't care. Now you can add some more sounds to this. I personally enjoy using the little sparkly, weird damage indication noise from the Nani meme. That sound does accompany the eye glow really nicely, but for now, let's just stick with the bass. So your meme should sound something like this.
Fucking thing sucks!
Now let's move on to the video. We gotta deep fry this thing, so preheat the cooker, preheat the fryer. We're gonna open up this pit from my oven to yours. That's a metal and kitchen cooking joke, and we're gonna go into effects and search for Unsharp Mask. You're gonna apply the Unsharp Mask onto the clip and just take the amount and just kick it all the way up to the maximum, 500, boom, right there. Now this is where the fun happens. We're gonna copy that effect, Control or Command C, and then paste it, Control or Command V. So now you have 2 instances of Unsharp Mask at 500. You can play around with the radius, a little bit goes a long way. It starts to weirdly resemble Jeopardy. I don't really know why. And you can add another instance of Unsharp if you want. For me, 2 of them seems to be enough. 3 of them really gets a little bit crazy. And I should also warn you, your computer might start having a stroke around now. You might need to render. Mine was cooperating to some degree, but there you go. Once you get your sharpening to look just the way you want it, it's time to go on to some big boy color grading. This is certainly not going to be your grandma's orange and teal preset, let me tell you. But it is going to be just as simple to achieve. We're going to take our highlights and shadow tints and just make them both red.
You got red on you.
This is your discretion on how red you want to make them, and you can do other colors if you want, but I'm a big fan of those blood red memes. We also want to increase the saturation as high as it can go. We really want to emphasize the crispy golden brown nature of this meme. And then if you're a little bit concerned that things are too red and you're losing too much definition there, you can increase the contrast and drop the blacks a little bit just to make them a little bit more prominent.
I think that's gonna come out really nice.
Now, one of the final touches we can add is the beautiful eye glow. That, to me, is what ties the whole look together. I found this glowing eyes effects pack on YouTube. It'll be linked below. It was created by Purina? I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but the link is in the description below. So I just ripped that from YouTube and we put it in here. Now, because we have a black background and we don't have any sort of RGB alpha version of this, we're gonna just go to our blending mode and set it to screen. Lighten? Overlay? Nah, screen. Screen's the one. You can mess with these blending modes to see what works best for you. Then all we're gonna do is motion track the eye glow to the eyes. We can do that with keyframes, and all we have to do is set up our first keyframe, move the eyes into position, go to the next frame, move the eyes, and so on and so on and so on. And there you go. Now let's say you want to get fancy and do a zoom in on the whole thing. Instead of redoing all that motion tracking we just talked about, we can select everything, right click, and make it into a nest. Now a nest is basically a sequence within a sequence, so all the crazy stuff that you're doing in here will live inside the nest. It's also just cleaner on your timeline. But the benefit of making this into a nest is the fact that you can apply effects to the nest that will affect everything within it. It's almost like you exported it and then brought the clip back in. Everything's all married together in one single clip. So if I just put a scale effect on the nest, it'll zoom everything in. Easy peasy. And there you have it. It's beautiful.
Fucking thing sucks!
Alright, let's give you a rapid fire recap of this. We're gonna bring the audio into Audition.
Sucks!
We're gonna make it really loud, maximum pain preset, put the reverb on it, save it, bring it back into Premiere. Add extra sound effects you wanna use like the bass boost or anything else like that. Then we're going to drop the unsharp mask on 0 to 500 real quick, duplicate that, then we can play around with the radius a little bit until we're happy. Go into color, and then we're going to make the shadow tint and the highlight tint red, increase the saturation, bring up the contrast, darken the blacks, add the eye glow, motion track it, and you're good to go. Go forth and deep fry.
Fucking thing sucks!
Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Happy April Fool's Day. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. People actually did ask me for it, so if you want some more meme tutorials, let me know. I'm chock full of useless meme information. As always guys, I upload every week. Make sure you smash that subscribe button and give me a like. That would help, and a comment. Share the video and hit me on the socials. I'm on MySpace, Discord, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And not Facebook because, well, Facebook sucks! Sorry, I needed to get one more in there. Anyway guys, I'll actually catch you later on this week. Alright, bye.
Like and subscribe to Sweet Lou Photography. The man.